I do know that shit.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer along.
I'm gonna say, but they ain't gonna show the star though, huh? That's crazy.
They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. A quick pass to the left. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
No close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Floating away.
Ball.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Behind the line of scrimmage, tremendous defense there. Let's talk for a LSU. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting. Just last week, a commitment from a big-time four-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
Just keeps slinging it. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Tigers! He got a step and just dusted the field.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10.
They've got a first down here to open the period. Running back searching for a hole. Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second
come on, bro.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Quarterback moving. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly.
Oh, he's got some space. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. This series dates back to 1895. One of the odd things, guys, is historically the visiting teams have had a lot of success.
And these fans don't like each other. Man, you can feel the hate, the hostility. Both programs so talented, recruited at a high level. These teams have even rematched for a national championship before, Palmer. These two teams are ballers.
And this is a game, too, David, that everybody circles on the calendar at the start of the season. We all know that conference championship, national championship, Heisman Trophy implications are on the line. And the intensity level in this game, it's simply unmatched in college football.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown by... This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Finds a crease at the 20. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Peters. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. LSU quick to the line. Keeps it on the draw. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, yeah.
It's Beebe. There he goes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Touchdown, LSU! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Here comes the heat.
So you're not going to block him, cuz? Come on, bro.
Slithers into space. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a take.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And nobody's been able to hold that Tiger as LSU built its lead over Alabama. They'll start this drive from the 42. Quarterback may change this route. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires left. And they can't.
What are you doing?
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, going up top. Under fire. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last
Oh,
play.
not my tight end.
Check him out.
Oh, Lord.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He's got an open man. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Oh, shit.
Caught in the backfield
I should have handed it off.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. LSU right back to the line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
Easy.
Room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown LSU.
Oh yeah, we sit in the fourth quarter. Oh yeah.
Coming into this one, we've wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today. I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They play motivated. They
14. God damn. Got Florida, Clemson. We ain't got though, huh? Let me see. Nope. Probably gonna win out. Golly. Yeah, I'll probably win out. It's all good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck it. I'll run LSU. Fuck it. Who's my one and only viewer? Who is it? Expose yourself. Right now. Show yourself. Alright, well. Whoever you are, you're fucking weird. You're weird as fuck. Well, at least drop a like. Shit, you watching, drop a like.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play getting tough for loss.
Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season,
That's what's pretty cool about the...
turning it on! They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to a 27.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to...
All incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. He'll take a shot. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be? Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the...
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. LSU quick to the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Bring in the heat. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll throw on third down. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Fired in from the red zone for the score. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back?
Touchdown, Tigers! A great catch and run for 6. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's a really nice job holding that pass in. And you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry. They all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field. And that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all 3 levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Fakes to grab. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. The Tigers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Out of bounds at the 17. Big pickup there, not only in yardage, but it gives him some breathing room. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. One more snap coming before halftime. Give to the running back. Got room at the 35. Breaks into the open. And he eluded the deep. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Now the play fake. Going for the big play. Reels it in down the left side. Off and running. He's at the touchdown LSU. And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. They've extended this lead. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man on the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
One of the things I love about this defense,
from the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. LSU right back to the line.
it's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go with.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Peters. Still running at the 40. Turns it on down the left side. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown LSU. That was LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of...
He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. First and 10 from the 24. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Buys a little time with his feet. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense, because you're trailing in this game. You've got to find a way to get off the field on 3rd down, but...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tiger. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on it. QB draw. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The pull and throw off the RPO. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Yates. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete.
Every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, is that sweet.
It's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. And we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of the...
Nothing quite defines a season like seizing an opportunity. The opportunity that comes when the #1 team in the country comes into your house and you have an opportunity to stake your claim to one of those coveted playoff positions. Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. After that play, this offense can think about being really aggressive. 1st and 10 from the 24. The give to the tailback. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. LSU quick to the line. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season?
Breaks into the open on the left. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And man, this guy's shown you the whole game, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
Quarterback gets the 1st down. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
From the gun, the running back has it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback extends the play. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
I think a lot of people probably expected to see that, right? They're playing on the road, and you know this is going to be a hostile environment, but they've got the better players, and we've seen that before. There was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field. They score.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back on the move. Turning it on. Made a defender miss. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up, and we've talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Yeah, and coming into the game, you look at the stats, and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking downfield on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Oh, what a caught! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll go to the ground. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Peters. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. To the ground with the back. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The give on the inside. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Tigers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to throw on 1st down. Let's it fly. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown LSU. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find.
They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They go to the ground. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll run play action. Forced out of the pocket. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And I like the aggressive.
And the Tigers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Motion from the wide receiver. Give to the back. Tough run across the 5. He'll get it all the way out to the 8-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Extending the play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, the offense has had their way.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. To the air on 1st down. Back open in the middle. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a 1st down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. He fires to the left side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Guys, you just say Magnolia Bowl, and it sounds elegant and pristine and reserved.
And Ole Miss and LSU, anything but. Charges of clock malfeasance, downright cheating back in the old days just to get a leg up in this rivalry game.
It feels like they've been playing this game since the Louisiana Purchase and Napoleonic Law. They've been playing it forever down south in an area of the country where sometimes it just feels like it matters more. I can't wait to see what happens today.
And I love what Reese says, like cheating. Yeah, if you're not cheating, you're not trying. And both these schools, obviously.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, we could be shaping up for one memorable finish in this Magnolia Bowl. And this offense has been a story through two quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the...
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He'll set up to throw. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Off play action. Buys a little extra time. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Tiger. And the beatdown has ensued. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes...
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll leave it with him. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Punts it out of the air. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And
first down.
Will be a first down. It'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to throw. Big fella moving. Touchdown LSU. sure the exclamation point on that drive. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into the zone defense.
Oh, yeah.
It's into the open. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's
They're going to sit me the whole 4th quarter. What?
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They go back to work for the 1st down in the final period.
Back to this quarter.
To the ground. He's got it again. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time. 2nd and 6.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. Probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Going to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on 2nd down. He wants to change this route. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10.
Why are you, bruh?
A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Wants to keep it in the air. Unleashes one. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman, but just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer throwing the
Touchdown, Tigers! The offense cashing it in on that drop. The inside handoff. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I
Bye-bye.
love when you just stay physical.
Oh, he's got some space. The 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. The Bayou Bengals will run send the tight end in motion. Trying to run it in. And they're going to score again. Yet another.
Just take me out, coach, please.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action.
What?
One high in the
Why'd he stop?
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Why'd he stop?
1st down.
Bro was cooked.
On 3rd and long.
Oh shit, I'm cooked.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This game's
The Magnolia Bowl goes to LSU as the Tigers take care of Ole Miss. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the